Okay, y'all. I thought I was recording the whole time. But this is it with the red onions added. You're not going to be able to see me, but at least you can see inside the food somewhat. This is the water that you're going to see me post in the part one. As soon as I took a sip of this and swallow, I had to cough. And it came out everywhere. And this is a cold bottle of water. I have smoked Gouda and cheddar in here. And we want to see everything is in the previous video. And I have mild cheddar and smoked Gouda cheese. I have lunch meat in here. Chicken, roasted chicken, and turkey. I won't be getting the roasted chicken lunch meat anymore. And probably not the turkey either. Because it is processed. I'm trying to do better. So, some of my red onions are cooked. And some of them are not. I just got a taste of cilantro. Cilantro does have a certain taste. I have dried cilantro, kind of to shake over in the seasoning, right? And I also have fresh cilantro. If you know how to store cilantro, let me know. Because in the store, it's not in the refrigerator. But I've never purchased fresh cilantro before. So, I didn't know if I was supposed to put it in the refrigerator or leave it out on the counter. And I left it out on the counter. And then it started looking a little dry. And so maybe I need to put it in the refrigerator. Right? Now, this doesn't need salt. Because it was salt in the butter and salt in the cheese. And then all the other seasonings that I used had no salt. I used the Kroger everything but salt seasoning. The Kroger brand. I used onion powder, garlic powder, minced garlic, black pepper. The only thing else that had salt was not the boil. I don't really know how to say it. Right? I don't know how to say it. So. Now the hard part for me is, one, not adding additional salt. And two, not eating anything sweet after this. So hold on. So I'm not going to tell you what my blood type is because I don't think it's fair that, okay, you paid $25 at the Vitamin Lady here in Atlanta on Auburn Avenue to get your blood typing. Plus you sell other products to try to help you get on the right path. It's about the health. Because somebody could be listening to this saying, ooh, I'm the same blood type. So I'm going to try it. I just won't eat this, and that either. No. I'm not going to do that. She's on Instagram. Y'all see my nails are popping off. So I'm trying really hard not to add salt because I like the taste of salt. But this is already flavorful. And that's why I gotta try to fight and get used to. I gotta try to fight and get used to not adding salt and not having sugar. So for my blood type, it's called Health Recovery Diet for your blood type. Okay? Now after you go through her detox process and eat according to your blood type, then you can do the 80-20 rule. Eat 80% of what's recommended for your blood type. And I think she said like twice a week, maybe have 20% of the things that are not. Because I was freaking out because chicken is not a part of my blood type diet. And I was like, I can't have chicken. And I just bought all this chicken. So I'm not going to start my detox until probably like January. I want to start Christmas because it's the hardest. And I figure if I can get through Christmas detoxing, then I could do it. However, that is not the case because I've done 3-day fasts with water only. And then sometimes I'll try to do a fast and I can't even get started. So it all depends on me. The food listed below affects your health in either a positive, therapeutic, or a negative, harmful way. As you are regaining your health, eat food from the left hand column and completely avoid foods from the right hand column. Foods that are not listed are considered neutral and are okay to eat. This diet is for you. Although you will begin to feel well, it may not be suitable for others in your family or circle of friends. So this is my therapeutic side. Okay? My therapeutic side says I can eat daily. Okay, so here are the veggies. I can have beets, broccoli, cauliflower, collard greens, cucumbers, dandelion, celery, eggplant, garlic, kale, mustard green, parsley, parsnips, sweet potatoes, alfalfa sprout, tempeh tofu, and yams. I have collard greens. I have green beans. I have celery. I have garlic. And I have a spring mix or salad mix that have kale in it. I have sweet potatoes or yams, whichever one, because sometimes we don't even know what we eating here in the United States, because we calling it sweet potato, and somewhere else they calling it yam. And then somewhere else is yam, and we calling it the opposite. Okay? Also, I have to learn to eat a little slower. And I've had gotten to a point where I didn't eat and drink at the same time. Because I needed to eat my food and feel full or satisfied and not fill myself up with water. And then when I go let it out, I still want something. That's what's going on with me. I still, like, I can eat this right here. And I can not be hungry, but I'll still want something. And I'm just going to gradually move into it, because I know I'm not going to start the detox. You have to buy this detox stuff from her and do it for 8 days in order to start the program. Okay, so these are veggies that I cannot eat. Artichoke mushrooms, shiitake. Okay, I don't know if she's trying to say, for example, shiitake, or you can't have shiitakes at all. Olives, black. So right there, I'm assuming I can have green olives. I'm going to have to ask her the next time I go back. Peppers. I just bought a red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper. I'm not supposed to have peppers, according to my blood type. But I'm going to eat them peppers because they veggies, and then just not buy no more when I start the detox, okay? Radishes. And I was just getting ready to get into eating radishes because I saw some in Kroger. I said, oh, let me get these radishes, but they was big. When I was growing up, radishes was always small. Sprouts. And the type of sprouts is mung, M-U-N-G, and radish. I can't have rhubarb. I don't even remember the last time I ate a rhubarb. I think somebody did a rhubarb pie. I had rhubarb pie, and I tasted it. And I'm like, baby, I could have continued to live without it. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. So fruits, I'm going to be talking with my mouth full. Hold on. Okay, so fruits. Uh-oh. See, that's why you don't supposed to talk with your mouth full. Oh, it landed on my hand. On my finger. Okay, these are the fruits that I can have. Cherries, cranberries. They like cranberries in the store at Kroger. I may get some. Cherry, cranberries, figs, grapes. I've been eating the figs from work. They grow on the tree. Y'all might want to go back and look at some of my videos where there's an apple tree and a pear tree at my job. And then there's a fig. I don't know if it's supposed to be a tree or a vine, but figs are growing all the way up like this little brick trellis. And I be picking some of it to eat. Them dang on pears. Them pears, it takes so long for them to get soft. These pears, you bite into it and they are lightly flavored. They're lightly sweet. They're juicy. But you bite into them and you crunching them like apples. I'm like, what kind of pears are these though? But they're shaped like a pear. Okay, grapes. And I love grapes. And I was getting ready to stop eating grapes because the doctor said grapes have a lot of sugar. So, and I bought grapes the last time I went to Kroger. I brought red and I bought black. Kiwi. I got some kiwi in the refrigerator. I already cut up. I gotta eat it before I go bad. It go bad. So if I just get up to the point where I'm full, but I still want something and want something sweet, I'm gonna grab that kiwi bowl. Lemons, y'all know I bought lemons and limes. Pineapples, I just ate some pineapple. I love pineapple. Plums, goose, and Logan berries. I don't even know what that is. Grapefruit, y'all know I just bought grapefruit, which I love. But I just had to throw 2 away because they was going bad. And so I didn't put them in the refrigerator. I left them out on the counter, but I left them in the bag. And you just have to take that stuff out the bag because it's gonna go bad with the moisture and the heat. Okay, and so watermelon, and I just bought some watermelon. This is the fruit that I can't have, avocado. And that's a good thing because I had just bought like 6 avocados. And all of them went bad but one. I got a chance to eat one of them. And I was laughing at the lady on TikTok named Lexi. She used to be a gospel singer. And she still is, but she's doing other things now. And she was doing a skit and admit how the avocado, you put it on the counter and it's green, and then you're waiting for it to turn ripe. And by the time you come back to use it, it's gone. It's bad. So here's other fruit, and now that good. I ain't even gonna waste my money on avocados no more. I can't have avocado, bananas, and y'all know I just bought a whole bunch of bananas. Guava, mango. I'm not even a mango fan. Dewberry, never had it. Oranges. I haven't eaten an orange in quite some time. A persimmon. I probably haven't had a persimmon since I was a kid or a teenager. Rhubarb. Pomegranates. I'm not crazy about pomegranates, but I will eat some. In fact, I was gonna get some while I was in the store that's been already peeled and put in a container, but I didn't. Prickly pear. I'm gonna have to Google and see what a prickly pear is, because like I said, I just ate a pear and it was good and it was nice and sweet and juicy. And then star fruit. Okay. If I did not list it on this list at all, it is a neutral fruit and it's okay to have. Like apples. It's not on here, but I can have an apple. Okay. Dragon fruit is not on here, but that means I can have it in moderation. So grains, and these are the grains that I can have. Amarantha, oats, and I was just thinking about buying some steel cut oats. Blueberries are not on here either, so I can have blueberries, but to optimize maximum health, the stuff that she said that I can have, I need to consume on a daily basis. Having blueberries once in a while is great. I still got blueberries in the refrigerator. So I was gonna buy some steel cut oats, prepare them, and then put blueberries in it. Rice, Woohoo! Because I was just getting ready to dump the rice, baby. And I just had a rice bowl. Spelt. I have to Google what that is. Millet, Millet. Ezekiel bread. I have to find out what the Ezekiel bread is. Essence bread. ESSCENE. I can have rye bread. I can have wasa bread. I can have sprouted wheat. Okay? The type of bread that I cannot have is, or grains, is corn, buckwheat, kamut, Kamut, kasha, Kash, sorghum, Sorghum, and tapioca. I had no idea tapioca was a grain. I thought that was a fruit or something that I had never had before, and that it was nice and sweet because people make tapioca pudding. Okay. All right. So I'm finished with breakfast, and I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take me to crave that sugar. So, oils. The only oil on here on my side is olive. So let's go over to the none. I read the left side first, what I can have, and then I read the right side. What I cannot have is corn oil, cottonseed oil, safflower oil, sesame oil, and sunflower oil. Okay? It don't say nothing about grapeseed. So I could probably have grapeseed and avocado oil. I'm not sure because it says I can't have avocado as a fruit. All right. Here are the cheeses I can have. I just had cheese in my scramble. I can have cottage, farmer, feta. I don't even know what farmer is. Farmer. I can have feta goat, kefir. I've never had kefir that I know of. Mozzarella and ricotta. No, I don't see no cheddar, no pepper jack, no Gouda, none of that. So let's go over to the none side. I cannot have American, which all those are probably listed as like what? American. Blue, I can't have blue cheese. I can't have brie, the stinky kind. I can't have provolone, which I'm not very much a fan of provolone anyway. I can't eat the string cheese of any kind, Parmesan and camembert, Camembert, whatever kind of cheese that is. Okay. Now we're gonna move over here to the dairy. This is the only dairy I can have. Goat milk, sour cream, yogurt. I love yogurt, and I can eat sour cream. And I'm gonna have to just try goat milk. So you know we was taught the goat is the devil. The sheep is God. Okay, and the lamb is God, and the goat is the devil. That's what we was taught. And black people don't usually like to eat nothing that got to do with goat unless you from Jamaica or somewhere like that. All right, so ice cream I cannot have. Butter, which I just used a whole bunch of butter to scramble my stuff. And buttermilk, milk. Here are the nuts and seeds that I can have. Chestnut, peanuts, walnuts. I got walnuts. But some of these nuts look fake. They don't look real. I'm gonna have to try some chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Filberts, Filbrt nuts and seeds, poppy seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, which I love, but I'm not addicted to. Beans. I can have navy beans, pinto beans, and lentils. So when I went to Willie's yesterday for lunch at 12 o'clock, I got the pinto beans. I didn't get the black beans because I did remember that. The non-beans I can't have is a Duke, Aduke, Azuki, Azuki, Fava, Fav, kidney, lima, and I love lima beans. Black, that's why I didn't get them. Garbanzo, which is chickpea, black-eyed peas, and mung, M-U-N. Meats, I can have lamb, turkey, venison. I've never had venison. Don't know what it tastes like. Rabbit. I can't have no shellfish at all. I can have eggs, as many as I want. Some other blood type could only eat 6 eggs a week. Tuna, cod, and I love tuna. Cod, I think I got some cod in the refrigerator. Mackerel, which is the same thing as like salmon almost to me, I think. Ocean perk, pike, salmon, sardines. Y'all know I love a sardine. Trout, grouper, shad, SHD, red snapper, mahi, and monkfish. The ones that I cannot have is chicken, pork, Cornish hens, goose, quail, duck, partridge in the pear tree. Well, they don't say pear tree. Veal, venison. Now I can have venison, Venison. Wait a minute. That's the same thing. Veal, venison. It's venison, Anchovy. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Bluegill bass, clams, crabs, flounder, haddock, halibut, herring, lobster, lox, oyster, shrimps, sea bass, and striped bass. Spices I can have, juice I can have cabbage juice, carrot juice, celery juice, black cherry, cranberry, grape, and papaya. Okay? Spices I cannot have. Allspice, almond extract, anise, which probably is star anise, barley, malt, caper, cornstarch, pepper, black or white, which I just had black pepper, gelatin, which I got all this jello, cayenne, which I just bought a big old thing of cayenne, and sometimes I put it in my apple cider vinegar and water mixture, tapioca vinegar, ketchup, so I have to just eat mustard on my hot dog and hamburger, because beef is not on here for me, so I can have beef and mustard is neutral. Pickles, relish, and I love pickles. I got some pickles on that counter now. Pickles, relish. I gotta put relish in my tuna. Worcestershire sauce and vinegar. Okay, so spices that I can have: curry, miso, MISO, oregano, parsley, molasses, yellow dock for iron. Okay, miscellaneous: alfalfa, ginger, green tea, ginseng, licorice, ECHINA, China, rose chip, hawthorn, chamomile, burdock, apple cider vinegar. So apple cider vinegar is the only vinegar that I can eat. Miscellaneous that I cannot have: aloe. What? No, just gonna go buy some aloe vera juice. Corn silk, mullein, red clover, and I was going to buy some cloves. I got honey that got red clover in it. I think it says senna, Sena. Shepherd's purse, don't even know what that is. Skull cap, don't know what that is. Hops, don't know what that is. Black tea, and I just drank some because it's free at work. Colas, I love a Coca-Cola. Okay, so I guess I can have Sprite and coffee. And yeah, I'll drink coffee at work because it's free. I don't see nothing about no hot chocolate. But I'm going to have to talk to her about that. So that's what I can have and can't have. So I got 5 minutes left to record. And let me show y'all. These are the juices that I bought from her. I already drank this one. I had 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. And they were 6 for $25. And so I paid that just to try it. Okay. And I also didn't get the detox. Okay, so this is Dietary tonic super vitamin C. Okay, 1 bag is $5. And so this is cranberries, pink grapefruit, oregano, limes, and cane sugar. But it only has like 1 teaspoon of cane sugar, okay, in it. And so this is the size. And I drank the whole thing yesterday. I sipped on it. And then the next one, this purple one, okay, this is Dietary's tonic, beauty vitality blend, sea moss, butterfly pea flower, lemon, cane sugar. I forgot what this was for, though. I forgot. This one is immune blend. It has sour salt, coconut, ginger, lime, and cane sugar. So this has sour salt. So the next one I will be trying is this white one with the sour salt in it, because it's going to have sour salt bitters, I guess they say. But I'm trying to figure out what it says vitality blend. I forgot, because I had to ask what this for. Or I had to tell them what I was going through or whatever, and they recommend it. So since they talk about my vitamin D is low, and I'm taking this vitamin D that my doctor is prescribing, and then every time I go, it's low, but it's creeping up slowly. And my doctor said, well, once you start taking the vitamin D and and it start going up, it takes a while. So I bought this D3 with K2, okay, and it's no sugar added. It's vegetarian, chewable, apricot flavor. Okay, but it got some other stuff in it that's not all natural. But she's selling it in her store. I won't buy it again because I ain't even going to tell y'all how much I paid for it. I could have got it cheaper on Amazon. As a dietary supplement, chew 1 tablet daily. It don't say with or without food. So since I got y'all on the line and I got about 2 more minutes before my thing cut off, because sometimes it'll cut off before. Okay. And I like that. And look, I like that. Okay, let's get 1. Okay, and it also got that Stay Fresh pack. Okay, see, that's what they look like on the inside. They're white. Okay, let's chew 1 a day. And the one that my doctor prescribed to me was 1 a day as well. Okay, I bought that. The D3. I also bought some loose vitamin C from her. It's weird how we buy stuff and we don't even know what it is. And I'm about to run out. Okay? It's L-L-Y-S-I-N-E powder. I got to put 1/4 teaspoon in the palm of my hand. Lick it and follow up with some water once a day. Okay? So, hold on. Let me put y'all on hold. So this is for sweet craving. I have to take this in the PM and spray 5 sprays under the tongue. Okay? And then this is for the hot flashes. Shake well. Put 5 sprays up on the tongue as needed. This right here, let me hurry up. You just gonna pull this in your hand. Uh-oh, that's too much.